Big game's nearly here. How is excitement feeling in the camp?
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement. It's been a really good week training wise. There's a lot of comments being made about various things. You know, the professionalism we're showing on Sunday, and pre-match meals. This is all new to probably most of the players, probably all the players. In that respect, so it's been very well received. A great moment for them. It's nice of the club to do something like that, to make them feel as professional as possible, as prepared as possible on the day. So it's going to be an early start, but we'll have plenty of time for some rest when we get there. We'll have something to eat. We'll have an hour or so at the hotel, just relaxing, going over a few things before we actually make our way to the ground.
Aye. How important is that to give the girls the full cup experience? I mean, it's not just about the experience, but that is a massive. It's going to be something they'll remember for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, I hope so. It is very important. We've got to prepare them as best we can during the week at training. We've got to prepare them the best we can on a game day as well. And on this occasion, this is the best we can do for them. It's important that they remember that they've got to go and play the game and not the occasion, that old cliche, but to give them the full experience, I think is really nice, and we've got to say thank you to the club for that.
Right. And also there's a busload of supporters going down as well, so that's going to just add to the atmosphere, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, I think we've seen the numbers grow game on game, week on week over the last 18 months, and the players are very appreciative of the fans. There's a hardcore of people who are there home and away every week, and you see the new faces, shall we say, start to creep in. Every other week there's new people, there's new faces, and there's, I think in total, people who aren't travelling on a bus, we're looking at about 60-70 people giving up their Sunday to come and support. So it's a fantastic gesture from the supporters, and the only requirement for the players on the day will be to do themselves justice and make it a day to remember for themselves, but for these people giving up their Sunday to give their support as well.
Yeah, and the way this season's gone, are you confident the girls will do that?
We're under no illusions. It's getting harder and harder. We've done exceptionally well to get to this stage, and some of the conversation we've had this week's around the potential of never getting to this stage again. That's how far we've gotten in the competition. For a fifth-tier ranked team to get to this stage is exceptional. So you've got to be realistic about the difficulty of the tie. St Johnstone are a well-established team who are playing in the top two tiers over the last several years, so we've got to be realistic about how good our opponents will be. From our point of view, we're going to have to be at our best. Again, I said the same at Dryber. We're going to have to be at our best, and we're going to have that little bit of luck along the way, because we will need that, and we got that in a sense against Dryber in the last round. We were exceptional in terms of our own performance, but we won't be flawless. Nobody's flawless in any game, at any level. There will be mistakes, and it's about the reaction to the mistakes and sticking to the game plan and seeing where we are after 90 minutes. Yeah.
The girls have consistently raised the bar this season with their performances, so this is another step up, but I mean, it's a great challenge for them, isn't it?
Yeah, this might be the hardest game we play this season. Who knows? We are more than capable of pulling off what would be a shock. We've done it twice already. We will go there with no fear, with nothing to lose. Nothing will change from our perspective and how we approach it. And as I say, we'll just see where we are after the 90 minutes. But St Johnstone are there to be shot at. Unfortunately, Mel's not the only absentee. Lindsay's still out. Darcy's still out. She's missed the last couple of games before the break, so she's still out. The good news from that point of view is we'll hope to see her back at training next week. But that's three important players that are missing. They've been really important up to this point, or the point from when they've gotten injured. So they are a blow, all three of them. Probably all three of them start the game, in all honesty. So, but that's my job, to have a squad that's capable of competing, not just 11 players. We've got a squad of 20 plus, and we've got the ability and the quality to replace those three players. And that's where myself and Chris and the backroom team come into play, to get a squad that's capable of competing.